Jeremy S. Cook here, and today I'm showing off an intervalometer that I made to trigger my Canon T2i DSLR. Unlike most of my videos, I actually made this for a customer, so I didn't actually record the build process, but they were nice enough to let me show it off in this video. The interface is just a simple set of dip switches, so when you turn the first one on, it's a 5-second delay, second one is a 10-second delay, third one is 30 seconds, and the fourth one is a full 60 seconds. And they all add up on each other, so if you turn the 5-second on and the 10-second on, it's 15 seconds, or the first and last one is 65 seconds. It's powered by a pair of CR2032 batteries in a battery pack with a convenient on-off switch, and as you can see here, it's about the size of a ping pong ball. Really nice, you could just throw it in your camera bag if you need to. Now one thing about this, it's triggered with a 2.5mm stereo jack, so that's a really easy way to trigger everything. On my circuit, it uses an opto isolator to go from the output of an Arduino Nano. When that's triggered, it separately triggers the ground on the camera pin to go to the trigger pin on the camera itself. So the base and the tip get connected and it takes a picture. It's really easy. You can see here the code here, which is also up on GitHub, and I'll put a link to my tutorial when I'm able. Besides that, I made a 3D printed base for the whole thing, so I could strap my Nano to this as well as the battery pack, and it had a really convenient place for me to strap the 2.5mm stereo jack to. That way I could put a zip tie on that. It wouldn't pull out if it was pulled too hard. Really great, because all you're going to do is just stick it into the hole of the socket. It just kind of holds itself. It's not going to pull out or de-wire everything, I guess, if that's even a word. So you can see me here, I just set it up on manual mode, because if it's on auto, it expects it to have another signal for the autofocus key. With all that taken care of, let's go ahead and take it outside and see how it works. So here it is here, I'm just turning it to manual mode. And I've just got the fixture held on by the cord. Probably not the most conventional way to hold electronics. In fact, it's generally a very bad way to do it, but it weighs almost nothing, so that seemed to work out pretty well, especially with the 90-degree connector that I used. So I turned on the battery pack, set it to a 5-second delay, and there you can hear the first shot. So it's just doing this thing now. You can see kind of a back view, and in a second you'll see a time lapse of the clouds going by. Right here is at 5-second delay, and in just a little bit it'll be at a 30-second delay. It'll just speed up very much faster. So I'm really happy about how this turned out. It could really be used for many different things, but it's just a thing that was convenient at the time. So hope you'll check out the tutorial, and if you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and thanks for watching. It's Jeremy S. Cook, signing off.